Okay, you need your worksheet. Blair's going to make popcorn while we do this. And we're going to look at the front side of your worksheet. Skip counting by fives. And this first by fives, tens, 100s, and or 100 to 1,000. So the first one says skip count by fives. So if I start at, you're fine, keep going. If I start at 0, I'm going to skip count by 5. So I skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to skip 5 and go there. Now, if I'm skip counting by fives, I just want to count by fives. So we go 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If we skip count by 25, or skip count by fives, the next number is going to be after 25. What would the next number be if I skip count by 5? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is correct when you count by 5. Count by 5, trying to find that next number. Now let's look at the next one. If I start at 0 and I need to skip count by 10, so we say 0, 10, 20. What number would come next if we're skip counting by 10? 10, 20, 30 is correct. If you said 30, you are correct. Now this last one wants us to skip count by 100. I'm going to start at 0 and say 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. What number would come after 600 when we count by 100? So 6 would now become 700 is correct. 700. Flip it over. Let's look at the back. It says Cho counts 870, 880, and 890 on the number line. What 3 numbers would she count next? Okay, 870, 880, 890. We have to figure out what she's counting by, and I know the difference is 10. 70, 80, 90. So here's 10. So I'm going to add 10 more to 890. And my next number then would be 900. Then 10 more after that would be 910. And 10 more after that would be 920. Those are our next 3 numbers. For number 9, in the last 4 basketball games, Roy scored 10, 15, 20, and 25 points. By what number do Roy's points skip count by? 10, 15, 20, 25. So we start at 10 and we go to 15. The difference between that is 5. From 15 to 20 is 5. And from 20 to 25 is 5. So we skip counting by 5. All right. Now for this journal, we are going to do it using our number line app. And it wants us to draw a number line, choose a number, and use it to skip count. Then explain how you skip count it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to my number line app. And it's called Number Line, and it looks just like this right here. If you open up your Number Line app, when you open it up, it's going to look like this. Now, remember, we learn to play. We have to learn to play. So our number line's there already for us, and it's a pretty simple one. this is it's counting by ones. If I want to change that, I can select the number line down at the bottom. It says 1, 2, 3, and I can change it, and I can skip count by twos, and the numbers change. You can see that it's counting by twos. I could change and go to by fives. I could change and go to tens. So let's look at tens. I want to skip count. And if I go to, we're just going to play, and it leaves out those numbers right there. So go back, and we want to go back to tens, and it puts it back on there. Now I can move it whichever direction. We could start at different spots. Let's just start here at 80. And this is already skip counting by tens for me. So I'm just going to say that we're going to skip count here 210 to 200, or 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280. And I want to figure out what the next numbers are. I would say it's 290. 290. And then 10 more after 90 is going to change to 300. And then the number after that would be 310. Let's see, if I drag this over, are those the next three numbers? 390. Yes, that's it. Okay. 290, 300, and 310. That's what I wrote down. I did get that right. Awesome. So now I want you to use a number line. Choose a number and use it to skip count. Then explain how you skip counted. Did you do it by tens? By fives? Just use this. You can take a picture of it. Oh, sorry. You can screenshot this and go ahead and tweet that picture out of your number line, so I know that you know how to use that number line and can figure out the problem. So if when I go to photos, I can click on that picture. I can hit Twitter, and I would put my name, Amanda's number line. And that's all you would need to do for the journal. I'm not going to tweet that right now, but you will when it comes time. Let's look at Do You Understand? Let's look at Do You Understand? Do you understand what number is used to skip count on this number line? And how do you know? Okay, so we go from 0, and I have 10 to 20, 0 to 10. So I have to figure out first what the tick marks represent. So from 0, something, 10. So I know that's a 5. I've skipped count by 5s plenty of times. We have 0, 5, 10, 15. I'm going to go ahead and write these in. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Now, that's not what I'm skip counting by. That's just my number line. My number line was counting by 5s. Now I have to just decide what I'm skip counting, what number is used to skip count on this number line. So we go 5, 10, 15. So we're going 15 to 30 to 45. So we have 15, 30, 45. This number between each of these numbers is 15. So we're skip counting by 15. And I know because I counted by 5s to get there on that number line. 5, 10, 15 to get there. Okay, I would like you to go ahead and complete guided practice, independent practice, and go ahead and tweet out the journal once you do that on your number line. When you're finished, we're going to go through and you can check your answers.